Anything you want.
There we go.
Hey everybody, Pete, Fiasco, Eric Gross from Moving to the Magic, and Mom. We are at the Grand Floridian. We're going to do our dining review of the Grand Floridian Cafe. If you've heard me talk about this, you know this has not always been one of my favorite places, but we did eat here last night, and it was surprisingly good, so we thought we'd make it official and do a dining show here at the Grand. So let's go check it out. Okay, so for my appetizer, I got the caramelized onion soup gratin, French onion soup, $10. And I gotta tell you, this is one of the better French onion soups I've had. It's oniony. It's got really that onion flavor. Really nice layer of cheese. It's a nice broth, a hearty broth in there. The beef stock was really, really good. I loved it. I think you even...
Yeah, I tried some of yours and then I ordered my own, so I have to second that. I'm a big fan of French onion soup. Super oniony, super cheesy. You got the beef broth. It's everything I was looking for, so I'm excited to dig into that. And then the mozzarella.
Mom's fried mozzarella.
Yeah, Mom's fried mozzarella. The crust you could tell was homemade, which I appreciate. I didn't like the artichokes. I thought they tasted like they came out of a jar.
Well, it had a bed. The fried mozzarella came on a bed of artichokes and tomato salsa. That was $10. The prices are really reasonable by not just by Disney standards, but just
the portions are small too.
I think it's a decent size French onion, and there were 3 or 4 pieces of that.
Two. Yeah,
only two.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I was saying
I thought
the portions
there was more
are
than
smaller.
that. So, but I tell you, it's. We were here last night, and I was surprised it was good because it hasn't been for a while. And so, considering the experience I had in this hotel yesterday, you'll see that in the review. It's like Bizarro World, where this hotel is this restaurant is great, and the rest of the hotel sucks. But yeah, so this I really enjoyed this French onion. It was on the salty side, but I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's not a big problem.
I'm good with that. Some people, if you're sensitive to salt, not so much.
Skip it.
So there you go. Oh, we got Eric in the mirror.
Watching me eat, I'm like,
We're good?
You're good.
Okay, so I got the seasonal soup for my appetizer, which is going to change because it's seasonal, and that was
$10.
$10.
Along with everything else.
So this soup, I'm really glad I got it. I'm really, really glad I got it. The way it was described to me is that it was going to be like chicken and avocado, and I got the avocado sauce on the side, but this is more like of a tomato. This is a chicken and tomato soup, which I enjoy tomato soup. And this had like these tortilla chips, these tortilla flake chips on top. It had bell peppers inside, beans, corn, and chicken. The soup is great. The vegetables in here taste really, really fresh. And looking at the appetite, I don't know what's going on over there.
I'm like eating this French onion soup, and I'm like,
It's really.
while you're talking on camera. So sorry, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
And the main course is
But the main course is arriving right now, so we're about to dig into that. But yeah, the soup was great.
Okay, so I had the grilled, for my entree, I had the grilled pork chop. This was a $25 dish. It's a 10-ounce pork chop with candied baked sweet potato, mixed green and wax beans, and sautéed apples. It was good. It wasn't great, but it was good. The pork by itself was a little dry, and I ordered it medium, which is how you're supposed to order it. Was usually how I do. It was a little dry, and it wasn't really well seasoned. So it was kind of bland if you didn't have those incredible baked apples. The baked apples on it with the cinnamon really make it. What I would suggest, though, and Eric had said this as well, some kind of pan sauce. I was thinking like some kind of reduction with the apples to do a glaze, and then put those apples on top. This would be a home run dish.
That would have been easy to do too, because they just sear it, throw the apples in, let it simmer down, and it wouldn't have taken any more time. So I was kind of disappointed because I tried some of the dish too, and it had good flavor concepts, but
it was good.
You need a glass of water with it. Yeah.
Like I said, it's not like horrible at all. And honestly, when you consider the prices of the stuff here, by Disney standards, it's downright reasonable. Would I order this again? They do some kind of sauce with it, I'm all in. Because the apples were unbelievable. So the apples combined with the pork were fantastic. Now you got the salmon, right?
Yep. So this was the miso glazed salmon, $26, lemon scented sticky rice, French beans, and ginger soy vinaigrette. I ordered this because I wanted to see the concept of. I like the idea of the concept, and I wanted to see how it'd be executed. I thought everything kind of had the same flavor. The green beans, the rice, the salmon all kind of tasted the same, which is okay. But the stinker for me was it was really oversalted. I had to drink a glass of water with this because it was pretty heavily salted, and I'm all for salt. I think it's important when cooking, but it was a little on the heavy hand for me. But I think the green beans were a standout. The way the salmon was cooked was really well done. But execution, I think it could have left something for me. I think it could have been a little bit better.
So I got the buttermilk fried chicken. It was $23. It's a hand-breaded chicken breast with crispy potato strings, kale, bacon, and a sriracha honey drizzle. So I got this chicken because it's the chicken that I got yesterday, and this is what you need to get when you come here. It's really good, and the word I would use for it is special. It has this cornflake batter, and that honey drizzle as well, and the chicken itself is really good chicken. But it's special. It's really good. I love it, and the thing that really adds to it is this little salad of stuff it has going on here in the base.
Well described.
Yeah, this little salad of stuff we have here on the base. It complements it really well. Little pieces of what I was calling bacon. It's more like ham, but no, it's bacon. It tastes like more
smoked bacon.
Yeah, exactly. And these little potato sticks too, with the vegetables and everything. It soaks up the honey glaze, and it all complements each other really, really nicely. I haven't tried anything else at this restaurant besides this chicken, but I can already tell you, if you're coming here, this is the right thing to get. And for $23, it's a huge thumbs up for me.
And Mom, what did you think of yours?
Oh, I loved it. See, unlike my son, I don't need all that stuff on it. I just like to
Okay, because this is a woman who loves bland food.
I love
now,
to
Mom,
taste.
just so people understand, Mom also, I just want to let people know that you also got the pork chop, but you had yours well done. Or I had mine medium.
Right.
So did you find it, I found mine dry at medium. Did you find yours dry, well done?
No, I didn't really. It was very good. Look how much I ate of it. So I don't need a whole lot of stuff on it to taste it. I like to taste the food itself, not the additives. The string beans are done just the way I like it, and the sweet potato and the apples were great.
Yeah, you like that sweet potato.
Yeah. I thought the beans were really good too. They were cooked pretty well.
I loved them. I try very hard at home to cook them.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
So I enjoyed it.
Okay, so for dessert, we ordered the chocolate fondue, which comes with fresh fruit, angel food cake, and campfire marshmallows. Also had pineapples on it. That was $8. The apple crisp with coconut milk ice cream, caramelized apples in a streusel topping for $8. They brought out a key lime, Florida key lime pie, which is baked in a graham cracker tart shell, served with fresh strawberries and sweet mandarin sorbet. Here, I'll give that to you.
Be right back.
And Mom got some ice cream, which they prettied up for her and added sprinkles and stuff to it. I will tell you, the winner for me was that apple crisp with the coconut milk ice cream. It was delicious. And it is also gluten, nut, and dairy free. And you would never have known it from that. And apparently the coconut milk is not dairy.
Yeah, it's coconut milk.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think all milk is. So, what did you think?
I mean, the fondue's fondue. You know what I mean?
I thought the chocolate could have been hot.
The chocolate was good though. It was more of a ganache than fondue. So I'm all about that. I love ganache. But I'm not a big key lime pie fan, and the crust was good. It was a graham cracker crust.
It wasn't tart enough.
But yeah, I was telling Pete earlier. I said I want my jaw to lock when I eat key lime. Like I want to feel the key lime.
Well, they also, any place on property that does anything with key lime, they have to compete with Olivia's at Old Key West, which makes an amazing key lime pie. Mm-hmm. So, really, just maybe borrow that recipe from them.
Yeah.
I just thought the key lime portion of it really just had no kick to it. It was good, but it wasn't
right.
great.
Yeah. The sherbet, I really didn't like the sherbet, but you did.
I did.
So maybe you should talk about that.
I really liked it. What was it? Sweet mandarin sorbet. I thought that was really, really good. He did not like it.
I thought it tasted like it didn't have any flavor. It wasn't it wasn't concentrated enough.
No,
it was really mild. I thought.
It wasn't offensive, but it was. I thought it definitely had flavor. It was a nice. It was muted, but it was good.
Yeah.
So you just want things to be offensive.
Oh, I like bold flavor, but I don't know. It was okay. I'm not a big sherbet fan in the first place, but I did like the apple crisp. I like the tartness of the apples. I thought that was nice, a nice touch. I like that it wasn't overly sweet or just syrupy sweet. So I appreciated that. But I didn't get a chance to try the coconut ice cream. I wish I had, but there wasn't any left. So
well, you just didn't move fast enough. That's all. So let's see what Corey and my mom thought.
So I as well tried the fondue plate and this apple tart. And first thing I want to say is I am technically lactose intolerant, but when it comes to ice cream, all that kind of goes right out the window because I'm a huge fan of ice cream. I think the person sitting next to me right now could attest that she is also a huge fan of ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
But dairy doesn't really agree with me. But when you can take ice cream that is completely dairy-free and have it taste just as good as regular ice cream, well, that's a slam dunk in my book. And this was great. I got a lot of friends that are vegan too, and this is actually a vegan. I'm not vegan. I have a lot of friends that are vegan though. And this is actually a vegan option, dairy-free. So there's nothing in here that would be an animal-based product. And this was just as good as any apple pie.
You could always add some meat to it.
Yeah, grab some of the bacon bits from.
Bacon, yeah.
No, this was great, and I was really impressed by the fondue as well too. The marshmallows, the campfire marshmallows that had that little char on it. Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed that with the chocolate sauce. I thought it was great. The strawberries were really fresh too. And I did try the key lime too. I was a fan of that. But the winner again for me, just like Pete said, is this apple crisp with the coconut ice cream. But what did you think?
Did you try anything other than the ice cream?
I tried this. I tried the key lime
tart.
Yeah, and it was good. It was good, but I would never order it because I'm not a fan of it. I did not try the apple crisp.
Do you want to?
No, that's all right. I had a delicious bowl of ice cream with sprinkles all over it. I enjoyed that.
It was very festive.
Very, very
Little Mickey sprinkles.
Yes.
I know you destroyed that.
Oh yeah, no
Yeah,
mom. She
that-
throw down
that-
with ice
She
cream.
crushed the ice cream over there.
She can throw down with ice cream. Believe
just-
me, my entire life.
She was just telling me last night, you went a really long time where ice cream every night, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. When I was growing up, yeah.
Always had it. Up until a few years ago when I stopped.
So you know your ice cream. And that was good ice cream, so cool.
I'd also like to recommend something that's not on the menu but is here at the restaurant, these mints. I've been sucking on one in between every course that we've gotten today. And I got one more in my pocket for after this is done. So the mints are good.
Okay, so we have finished our dinner here at the Grand Floridian Cafe, and I'm going to say this is a place I used to come all the time years ago, and then it kind of went downhill. And while I'm not going to sit here and tell you it is the best restaurant on property, I will tell you it has gotten so much better. And the service, I really got to give a shout out to the servers here.
Yeah,
They're
they're amazing.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, beyond awesome. So we had Margie last night. We had Catherine tonight, was her name?
Yep.
And just so attentive and took good care of Mom and always made sure the drinks were refilled.
They're just
and
good people.
They're just good
Yeah.
and they're friendly and they're
Yes.
like Disney cast members. It's like what you want when you come to Disney, right?
Right.
So, scale of 1 to 10, Eric, what are you going to give it?
If I base it just on my meal, I'd say probably a 6. If I had gotten the fried chicken, I would have probably done an 8 because that was fantastic. But I just ordered the wrong thing.
Mom, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
I'd give it an 8. I enjoyed mine.
You really
very
enjoyed it, yeah.
much. I did.
Fiasco, what about you?
Based on everything that I have, my appetizer, my entree, my dessert, and the service, and I mean the location too, 8.5, itching its way to 9. I mean, I didn't eat a bad thing, and this isn't the only time I've ever eaten here, and both experiences were consistently good on all points, service, food, everything. So, I mean, 8.5, itching its way to 9.
Wow.
Yeah, I would say based on my overall meal, I would say it's a 7. I'm going to give it another 1.5 on the service though.
Yeah.
That I can't tell you what a difference. Like I said, it's not like it was good. The food was good, and it's comfort food done with some style and some flair and some really you can see a chef attempting to really do something special with what's being put on the plate. So it's not signature dining. This is not Citrico's. But I like the fact that a lot of this stuff was comfort food. And I like the direction they're going in with it. So absolutely come check it out. If you're in the Magic Kingdom, you want to get away and kind of get out a little bit, just hop on the monorail, come over to the Grand, check it out for lunch or for dinner. I believe they're open for breakfast as well. Haven't tried breakfast or lunch recently, so I can't speak to that. But for dinner, and we were able to get a table tonight without a reservation. Got seated right away, and like I said, service fantastic, and some really great stuff on the menu. That buttermilk fried chicken
Was amazing.
Run, don't walk.
Yeah.
Run, don't walk.
I regret not ordering it.
That's going in there. That's going to go on my list with the bacon and eggs appetizer over at the Wave. But something weird going on right now with these one table service credit restaurants like the Wave, and now this. Places that were really not doing too great for a while seem to be making a comeback. So come check out the Grand Floridian Cafe. That's going to do it for this episode of the Disney Dining Show. So on behalf of Mom, myself, Eric, and Fiasco, see you next week.